Well, hello. Hello there. Good Sunday afternoon to you and yours. I hope that your day is going well, that you had a relaxing yet productive weekend. I know I have, you know, so I ain't gonna hold you too long. I try to avoid the semantics, honey. You know, a lot of these hoes talk too much. So I got a lot to say, but then nobody asks you nothing, you know. The title of the video is Famous Amos, and I was thinking last night, late in the midnight hours, because I'm pretty well aware that my channel has been like shadow banned, and that a lot of my content is being stolen and probably sold and posted on other places and all that type of shit. And that's fine. I'm cool with that. And the reason why, because I had thought about it before, but then I had to think about it again. And I was cool with it because what I've come to realize in tarot is that a lot of these hosts don't have spiritual gifts. And so anybody that has to mock somebody that is actively like going through like a dark night of the soul or going through a traumatic experience or a hard time, and you have to steal their content or their information, most of you hoes don't have spiritual gifts. That's why you have to make up those fake ass cards. Like homegirl said, I don't know what's her name, eternal love, I don't know, that older black lady, dark skinned pretty lady, and she talked about how a lot of these readers are fake as hell. They're not really readers. These hoes don't have the torch to actually read cards. So they read made up cards that they made. They went to Kinko's and made up some fuck cards. And then if you notice, most of all of the cards that they make up have everything to do with scandal. I very rarely see anybody with cards that are of a high vibration ever. It's always low vibrational shit. It's always low vibrational shit. Like like never, like it may be something like, you know, complain about me, but the shit's so vague. It's just, and I think people memorize tarot, then they get into it and they realize what it really is, and then they'll say, "Oh, it's demonic, so I need to make up my own cards." And it's like, yeah, but no, because there are people that have been reading cards for years. And they read the right away. They don't transition. They don't, you know, if you want to mix it up and do something different, because different cards hold different energy. It's different interpretations on different cards and all of that. So I get that. However, a lot of you hoes are not really readers. You're just karmic interpreters. You can interpret karmic energy, but when it comes time for real spiritual elevation, you hoes can't do that. When it comes time to real personal development, you can't do that. All you can talk about is low vibrational shit. And so that's why it's cool for you to go and steal somebody else's content and try, like, that's you have whole channel. This is karmic tea. This is karmic 1010. This is karmic lies. This is karmic bullshit. This is karmic lunch and learn. This is karmic. How you doing? I'm here with another karmic update. Because you all know why? Because hoes know that they channel cannot grow. It takes a while for real readers to grow on YouTube. Like people that actually do astrology and tarot, like the original basis of it, it takes a very long time for you to grow. And these hoes want 7, 8, 10,000 views they first damn video. And so what do? They transition to karmic shit. they transition. Even look at the sentencing. The sentencing on how it's just so ghetto. Some number one. That's why I say I can't be involved in this shit, bitch. I can't. I can't be involved. Cause I'm not finna look like a dummy just for clicks, likes, and views. Like, you look ignorant as fuck. With the emoji, with a finger pointed at you. Like, this shit is so damn ignorant. So that's why I don't really pay no mind, because I know that you don't have it supposed to be talking about they mediums and shit, bitch. Why the fuck are you online? Like, if you really, like, people be saying they clairsentient and clairvoyant and clairbeing and Clara. They saying all this, that, and the third. They got all these gifts and whatnot. But I can't even take it fucking seriously. Like, this big wildebeest linebacker ass, big body ass bitch yesterday. And I'm sitting here like, girl, you can't even maintain a proper diet. Like, your knees will be gone by in the next 10 years. Girl. And hoes be thinking because they at home with their kids that make them some upstanding parent. That don't really necessarily make you okay, girl. Okay, I guess. Like, okay, girl. People be having all these gifts, but they life really don't reflect it. And the reason why it don't reflect it, because you gotta get online and do dumb shit. You gotta be messy and take jabs at people and do fucked up shit. And it's just like, girl, it don't make me no difference. You wanna know why? You wanna know what the gag is, bitch? Every time somebody takes my story, takes my information, takes my energy of any kind, honey, that is all me. You're speaking my story to a people that do not know me. So as much as you may think like, oh, I'm getting the views, but the energy is mine. You can have the views, baby. I keep telling y'all can have the credit, honey. I want the favor. You can have the credit. If you want your names in the credit, go ahead, baby. Because I want all the spiritual favor in the world. I want all the perks and the benefits of my Lord that watches over me. So if you need the clicks, like the video, big back ass, begging for likes and shit. Them hoes be getting mad. They be on the live. It is 25 people in here and I only got 2 likes. Bitch, it ain't hot. You stole the shit. That's why they ain't liking it. People just sitting back looking at the bullshit. Yeah, it might be ops in there. It might be people, monitoring experience. But sometimes that shit just don't be eating. Sometimes the shit don't resonate, so it ain't no point in me liking your shit. You think you get it? People, these hoes get offended because they feel like you're stealing, and it's like, no, baby, this is a public platform that you allow your information to be seen by any and everybody, right? So this is why I can't get mad if people steal my shit and try to mock and do disrespectful shit. I just look at it as, hey, I'm just reaching more and more people every day. Every time that you steal my shit and use it, it's still my energy, man. It's still my story. You can't take my story from me. You can't take my experience from me. It doesn't matter. And the more the people that hear about it, and the more people that start to connect the dots, and the more that shit get out on social media, okay? That's why I just say, go ahead, honey. Go ahead. And because people that are really spiritually inclined don't have no beef with somebody they don't know. I don't know you, so I don't feel the need to be mean or disrespectful. I don't feel the need to go and find your information and try to talk bad about you directly, but indirectly. Like, I'm gonna call your name. I'm not afraid. Just like homegirl I got into it with in the comment section, I went exactly to her page and said she was stealing. Straight up. I don't like your content. I think it's bullshit. I think everything you talk about is about yourself. You don't really have spiritual fucking gifts, because the only thing you can relate to is your own fucking experience. You don't have enough bandwidth to really connect with people collectively. And I said that to her directly. I'm not afraid of you hoes. What the fuck you gonna do? Shit. What can you do but talk? Say something negative, honey. All my information is public, honey, because I chose for it to be public. Because I'm not afraid of my shadow. I'm not afraid of people knowing who I am, my ups and my downs. So you hoes want to hide in the closet and dress it up with lace fronts and motherfucking silhouette nails and shit and lashes, lamb chop ass lashes and shit. I'm not that type of person. Yep, this is me. I fell off. I had a hard time. I chose the wrong partner. Yep, I've been broke. I've been homeless. I done went without. I done had a hard time. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. Things have happened. Things have happened. But I think a lot of people want to try to discredit you. And it's just like, girl, you can't. If you don't have all the information, you can't discredit somebody and say they're not qualified because they went through a hardship. That doesn't mean they're not qualified. So that's why I said people are basically making you famous. When people, that's why Kaya, the rapper Kaya, always says thank you for that free full promotion. When people, like, she'll roast something, she does her little gag session or whatever, and she'll talk bad about people, and then people will get on their social media and they'll go in on her and tell her she ain't shit and she ain't this and she ain't that. And she was like, thank you for that full free promotion. You got 2 million followers that you just exposed me to. You done repost and retagged and added me and did all this shit and so you done did all this shit, and now I got 100,000, 200,000, 2 million people that may not know who I was thanks to you and your anger. So I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not going back and forth. Now I will delete and block you because obviously you're being disrespectful. So I'm not gonna watch your content because you're not a real reader. You're not spiritually inclined. You can't help me. If you gotta steal content and be rude and disrespectful and do snake shit, bitch, I'm not watching you. See, this is guru level shit, bitch. I don't play about my spirituality at all. So I don't entertain foolishness. So instead of me going back and forth with hoes and comment sections, I'm just gonna delete you and move on with my day. Just like these hoes here. I'm not finna go back and forth with you. I'm not explaining myself. I'm not doing none of that shit, bitch. Goodbye. It's just goodbye. We're not on the same wave. It's just goodbye. I don't have to entertain you. I don't have to respond. We don't have to go back and forth. You're not on my level, honey. You'll never see things the way I do. You're at the bottom and I'm on my way to the top. So that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, honey. No shame. We just on a different wave. Cause I would never, like, I couldn't imagine being that low. But then again, that's the world we live in. That's the world we live in, child. I can't take you hoes seriously. Like I say, most of you hoes don't even know astrology. You don't even know any type of in-depth knowledge. That's why you can only read on karmic shit, because really you just here for the tea. You're not here for spiritual development. You're not really here for growth. You don't talk to people about healing practices and going to therapy and doing things that really help them on their journey. These hoes ain't talking about that. These bitches ain't talking about like the benefits of Reiki or acupuncture or reflexology, things that actually, when you have gone through an immense amount of trauma, how pain is stored in your muscles and shit. So a lot of you fat hoes is sitting on here talking shit. You probably got a whole lot of unresolved fucking trauma. Because pain is stored in your body. So the fatter you are, the more pain and suffering more than your fat ass have been through. And you don't want to deal with it, so you eat it away, big back ass. But unlike you, mere mortals, baby, I face my shit. I can face Candice, Carey every day. I can go to bed and sleep well at night, honey. Because I know my hands are clean. I know I'm not you. So I don't worry about the small things or the small people. Can't tear me down, bitch. I'm too high. I keep telling you hoes that. I'm too high, honey. This is an elevated, honey. I have been exalted. This is an elevated way of thinking. you're never going to understand it because you ain't done the work for yourself. So all the little annoyances, honey, baby, just look over you. You ain't shit, honey. They will move on. Eventually, gangsters got to go eat. They got to go take care of their baby ass kids. They got to move on. And it's getting hot outside, baby. So eventually, people got to move on with their day. Just like life. Eventually, everybody got to move on. It looks like somebody's stuck in the past. It looks like somebody's trying to live repetitive cycles. Those karmic cycles. Those karmic people. Those karmic people. That's why I said I don't want to hear about this shit. I'm so tired of your person, honey. I don't have no person. God is my person. God is my person. I don't subscribe to Twin Flame. I don't have no Twin Flame. I don't subscribe to none of that shit. But like I said, all the good readers are gone. But because honestly, if you understand, that's what I'm realizing. That eventually you have to elevate out of tarot. And I'm kind of glad I'm doing it this way, just kind of slowly deleting people away and off my feed. Because the more that you do that, you release the energy. You get in that neck and you decluttering. Get this shit up out of here, man. I don't need to know no more. I don't need to know what people are doing. I know they're suffering, clearly. If people are still attacking you, they're suffering. Like I say, people that love themselves don't do that. So obviously you're suffering. So you feel the need to attack somebody. Me, on the other hand, I don't give a damn. I'm moving on. I don't care nothing about you hoes. Because we just different people. And that's cool. But I'm glad my story getting out there. Like I say, no matter what people say, honey, I've survived a lot, baby, and I'm still here and I'm still fine. That's what I be saying, honey. Y'all can't shame me. Y'all can't make me feel bad because I look good. Clothes and hair, all that shit can be enhanced any day. I could come into money tomorrow and get all that shit fixed. But your character, your soul of who you are, honey, you can't fix that. You can't fix that at all. And it's always niggas. Sorry. But it's always black people. And they wonder like, oh my God, like we can never get ahead. Yeah, because we treat each other like shit. So people be like, oh, there's no such thing as generational curses. Black people that have not done proper healing are cursed. Because if you haven't done the proper healing as a black person, you can go and Google this. What's her name? Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. When she talked about how we have to heal from psychological warfare and the post-traumatic slave syndrome. Like, that shit has been passed on, especially people that were born in the South. So this is why I think the way I do. Because black people have been made to believe that we should just accept less, we should just accept the crumbs. Don't ask for anything more, don't shake the table. Don't do anything. Just take what you're given and go sit down somewhere. Absolutely not. If I have the same skills, talents, and abilities as another person, whether they white, black, Hispanic, or all those in between, you're gonna pay me just like you pay them. And you might pay me more if I feel like it, because I'm worthy. And if I want to add on a couple more dollars, I can. Sometimes it ain't always about qualifications. It's about a competitive edge. And sometimes things are more expensive because they're valuable. Sometimes they ain't always about skill and talent and shit. Sometimes it's are you a valuable asset? Somebody else may have better skills than you, but can you add value? what Funky Daddy would say? Sometimes it's better to be liked than to be qualified. Like if people like you, you're more likely to climb up the corporate ladder. If people like you, like, oh my god, like he doesn't have a specific degree, but he has great skills and everybody loves him and he seems to work well with everybody. He's very well connected. He has a social media presence. Like those type of things are valuable. So sometimes, even for me being a overqualified person in a lot of areas of my life, I have to understand that you got to learn how to be more sociable. You got to learn how to present your value in a different way. Not to say that the things that are valuable about you aren't, but when you go in different environments and as you grow professionally, you have to reinvent yourself. So this is why I said from plain Jane, the popular loner. Like, sometimes we just want to play it small because it's convenient. That's what we know to be true. But even spiritually, like, you have to grow. You have to learn new skills, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these hoes don't even read. That's what I'm saying. Like, these girls are not. I can tell by the way you speak. I can tell by the titles on your damn video. I can just tell. And a lot of you hoes just jumped in for clout. These bitches really be online. Like, listen, I placed up a GoFundMe once. These bitches be on live every day begging for hotel money. Like, these bitches be doing readings for hotel money. And got the nerve to, like, judge me and mock me. Like, you hoes will sit there and still be on Section 8 doing readings all day. And I'm not saying that anything is wrong with Section 8 or subsidized living, but what I'm saying is, as you can see what's going on in the world right now, a lot of these things are about to be cut off. And a lot of you hoes don't have no skills. A lot of you hoes couldn't return to the workforce if you wanted to. You done sat online and done OnlyFans and tarot readings, but you ain't gained no more skills. So motherfuckers will judge somebody like me to stay in school, to keep trying to better themselves and keep trying to grow. So no, I may not have a major following. No, I don't have a whole lot of people as far as friends and support. But at the same damn time, bitch, I know that I can get an interview. I know that I got skills to start my own business. And a lot of you hoes don't. A lot of you hoes been rooming it up. Some of you bitches is up here doing tarot and stripping at the same time. And then that one chick was like, it's okay, you might as well do it anyway. They're going to judge you anyway. You might as well sell yourself. Delete. It's not about being judged. Sex work is karmic work. Sex work is karmic work. If you have to sell your body for money, male or female, that is karmic work. That is that you are enslaved to the dollar to the point where you are willing to do anything, even sell yourself. We tell ourselves we gotta do what we gotta do, baby. I'll go without. I'll go sit at this shelter, but I ain't selling no ass. I stay right here at this damn shelter. I'm okay with that. Because like I said, I can go to sleep at night and know that my soul is intact. You can't shame me, baby. You can't. You can't. Or whatever you want to say. And after the things I've seen with this whole trafficking situation, it's so dangerous to be a prostitute now. It was always been dangerous. But now, with the way shit is set up, nigga, you could be getting calls and don't know who you talking to. You may open the door and 15 niggas run in on you, man. You don't know who you talking to. No. Y'all crazy. I ain't put myself online like that. I ain't doing none of that. Because I don't have to. Every time my back been against the wall, I've always been able to get out of it. Every time I've been on my last leg, last couple of days, 11th hour, things always work out for me, man. I've been down to the last dollar and somehow money show up. And that's just my faith in God to know that he will provide for me. And I don't have to do that. And the reason why I know is because even when I've tried to do other things, shit'll get so uncomfortable, like they are here, like they've been in a lot of places. It's just time to go. And sometimes you may not have the answer to the day before. But I don't agree with that. I think that I think that people should be okay with taking the long way. I mean, you do what you want to. Slow and steady wins the race. So I would say find a common ground. Maybe not necessarily a long way, but don't be in such a hurry to get rich fast. It ain't no hurry for that. Because as fast as it comes, it's as fast as it goes. So I would tell people, anyone that I guess desires notoriety or being famous, and I guess that's the difference between me and most people. Like, I don't desire to be famous. I've never wanted to be famous. Like, that's never been like, oh my God, like I need like a million people follow. Like, no, like, get the fuck away from me. I don't like you hoes. Get the fuck away from me. You don't like you hoes? Not at all. And you can see on the picture, that's our girl SZA. And SZA is extremely talented. I mean, not only with her music, but homegirl was a gymnast. She's done a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I think she wrote some records. I think she's actually quite talented. I mean, most Scorpios are. Well, that's the thing. Like, we play the back a lot because it seems like whenever we really try to let our light shine and we step out of that darkness and really step up and step out, hoes get mad. And hoes get mad enough to want to kill your ass. Literally. And she wasn't never an ugly girl. You know, I heard that rumor. What did Khloe Kardashian say? Like, you weren't ugly, you was just broke. And I just have to look over people. And that's just how it is. I just delete people. I just block things out. And I keep it moving. It ain't no reason to be upset. You gotta understand people are what they are. That's all they can do. What else they gonna do? They ain't got nowhere to go. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no car. What they gonna do? They're not planning for their future. They're waiting for somebody to tell them what to do. Like most of these people here, they're waiting for somebody to tell them what to do. Why I'm over here making shit happen and getting up every day, making calls outside, trying to connect with people, trying to, like, I'm grown. I'm an able-bodied person that knows how to take care of themselves. Whereas the people that I'm surrounded by are infantile, NPCs that need their handheld. And I don't judge, because at one point in time I was like that as well, but not really. And I hate to say it that way, but I never had the luxury of, like, of not knowing. Like, I always had to figure shit out. I've been on my own since I was very, very young. So I don't know how to, like, wait for people to tell me stuff. And being that I started a corporate job at like 20, I had to be grown like really fast, like working in human resources. Like that's an important responsibility at any corporation. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're administrative assistant. Like, you still privy to certain information. Like, you messing up something and get people sued. Like, yeah, it's an important job. So, I've had a real serious life most of my life. I've had to grow up. I had to grow up really fast. So I haven't had the luxury for somebody to sit there. My mom just didn't raise me like that. Even my mentors in college, like, she told me, she was like, listen, Candice, nobody cares if you're a single parent. Like, so I hear these girls in class, they're talking like, oh, my kids. I'm just like, girl, in the real world, in real jobs that make real money, nobody gives a crap about your kids. They don't. Now, yeah, they may make certain provisions here and there. They may have little benefits here and there. But at the end of the day, if you have a management position, this is why a lot of people don't get promoted. Because a lot of y'all go into work telling everybody your business. And then when it comes time for you to get promoted, a lot of times people may not want to promote you because you do have kids. And they feel like, oh, if she has a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, she's not going to be able to do corporate travel. If we need to send her to New York overnight for a conference for the next 2 days, she may not be able to go. So a lot of times you get overlooked for things. This is why a lot of times I never told people a lot of stuff about me in the workplace. People thought like, oh, something's wrong with her. She has something to hide. No, it's just none of your business. Because I know the more things that people know about you, the more they want to judge you. The more that they pass judgment on you. The more that they try to figure out, like, people need to determine your worth and value based on the information that they have. So the more information I have about you, the more I can determine if you ain't shit, basically. That's what it boils down to. If you are a woman, then you put a black woman on it, and you add her sexuality, you add if she has children, you add her socioeconomic status, you add her marital status, you her medical information. All of these things determine your worth and value. Do you have a disability or don't you? Are you gay or are you straight? Do you have children? Do you not have children? What side of town do you live on? What tax bracket are you in? That is all used to determine your worth and value. It's America, honey. Like, don't take it personal. That's just the way it is. And that's how people treat you. So if you say that I'm a janitor at an elementary school and I've been doing that for 20 years, people look at you like, damn, like, you never got any education. More than likely, you're a janitor. Yeah, you may have a pension, but people don't respect the service workers. People don't respect the help. Sorry. Keep in mind, I've been a bartender and a server for 12 years. Did it all the way through college. So don't get it twisted. But people don't respect the help. They're looked down upon. They shouldn't be, because the help is what makes the world go round. But at the same damn time, when you walk in, you say, I'm a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and I have been so for the last 5 years, and I live in downtown Manhattan with a rooftop penthouse condo, making over $350,000 a year with no kids. I'm not married. I'm heterosexual. There's just a diff. People straighten up. People. Is that, how they say, like, a corpus in the house? The CEO is gonna be walking around the building today. So everybody start getting their shit together. Everybody start moving around, getting stuff cleaned up. Okay, they doing the walk through the mall. Make sure everything right. Make sure. So I challenge you to boss up, to glow up, and to be the CEO of your own life. So whenever, I don't care what you got and what you don't got, every time you walk in the room, it don't matter if I was late. When I walk in, sit up straight. Shout out to Onika. Get up, dress up, and level up, man. Stop letting these people play you. Stop letting these people determine your worth and value. Stop letting people tell you who you are, what you have, what you can't have, who you can't be. I don't care what you're going through. You can overcome any situation. Every famous person that I've heard their story, at some point they experienced homelessness. It's almost a rite of passage to hit rock bottom at some point in your life. At some point, everybody, sometimes it happens later in life. So a lot of you hoes are sitting there judging me for my situation, honey. Be careful. Be careful. This is why I don't talk about people. I swear to God, this is why I just be quiet. I try my best not to get into it and not to say mean things, because I know God has a funny way of showing you stuff and showing you yourself. So that's why I just get back to work. I keep my head in my books, and I mind my business, and I stay out the way. Because the very person you talk about may be the very person that you need. The very person that you judge, and may be the very person that's on the come up. And you dog walk them. So be careful. Be careful, man. You never know who people will become. I learned to value relationships very young, at a very young age, man. Don't mistreat people. You don't know. You just don't know. You don't know what life may bring you. And as the old people say, you can catch more bees with honey than you can vinegar. So be nice, man. Be kind. Be courteous. It don't cost you anything to be nice. It don't cost you anything to pray for people. And just even though we may have differences, I may not like you, you may not like me, but I don't have to disrespect you. Especially people that look like me. See, the world whoop our ass enough as black people. The world reinforces our traumas and our personal limitations. So why I'm gonna sit there and do that to you as well? I'm not gonna do that. I notice a lot, like in California, like black people will do a lot in front of white people for their acceptance, and what they don't realize is that white people don't accept you. People respect those who respect themselves. People respect people that are themselves. So if you are a black person, you shouldn't be trying to act white to fit in, and vice versa. So people don't respect you. Like that's why we don't respect Candice Owens. She might really be a smart lady. She may have a lot of valuable points, but you really don't like your own people. And so I think white people know that, so they use her as like a guinea pig to like trigger black people. Same thing with Omarosa. So a lot of times we don't know when we're being played and we're being used by the enemy. By the enemy, darling. But nevertheless, I think I've gotten over being like, that's why I said, from plain Jane, the popular loner, like a lot of people may know me or see me in passing. And there probably may even be people that want to be my friend, but that's just not where I'm at right now. I just only really want to be friends with people that's on the same wave as me, man. I can't afford to be friends with people that don't have anything to lose. I can't afford to be friends with people that want to be messy and just I can't. After all the humiliation and exploitation that I've been through, baby, I can't gossip about nobody. I can't. The white people done put cameras in my house and surveillance me every day and basically human traffic me every day. You think I'm gonna talk about somebody? You think I'm gonna judge people? No, baby, I can't. I can't do it. So you win. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and read me a book, learn some new skills. That's what I'm gonna do. We'll be it. Wrap this thing on up. I don't think there's anything else I want to say, but I mean, honestly, I guess I got the title from I heard that Uber driver say, he said, I don't really want to be popular, I just want the money. Because people are fickle, man. Human nature is very fickle. And people are here today and they gone tomorrow. Like, let something happen. Like, even with my own situation, like as soon as people heard whatever they heard about me or the rumors started going about me, people wanted to believe the foolishness. Because people put you on a pedestal, or in their mind, they think like, they actually believe that you trying to be perfect. And it's like, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just trying to live my life. So then they create the narrative in their mind of who they think you are. And then when the rumors get going, it's like they want to believe something negative to make themselves feel better about themselves. So if a rumor goes around that you're a hoe, or that you're messing with somebody or a particular person, it's like, I need to believe, I need to believe that. I need to believe the rumor because it makes me feel better about myself, that I know that you ain't that perfect. It's like, girl, even if the rumor was true, you still wouldn't. Let me be quiet. Because hoes are dumb. Hoes are dumb. But I get it though. I think some people are just insecure about themselves, and so it's almost like they need to feed. It's just like Blade. They need to feed, so they need to feed off of negativity. They need to feed off of drama and confusion and chaos. And that's what they need. They're demons. Cause people that are godly, they be trying to. That's why they be off in the cut somewhere. But honey, I ain't with all that. And then some of them don't really know who they are, because a lot of times they're still they want to like be amongst people. I don't want to be amongst anybody that is on foolishness. And the reason being is because it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, before you come to target. And if you stayed around long enough and you told enough of your business and you shared enough of your, emotional self with these people, like that's what I learned about my former friend. That you sat here and you shared yourself, your personal, your intimate details, the nights you cried and when the things went wrong and all this, all the things. And yeah, you laugh and you kiki and you giggle. I'm saying this shit from experience. I don't say it just to be mean, to be trying to tell people what to do. I'm sitting here telling you for real, like people will gossip to you. They will gossip about you. And that's why I slowly stopped being her friend. Like we would have these falling outs, and I wouldn't talk to her for like 2-3 years. And somehow we'd get back in touch and we'll kind of pick up where we left off. And a big part of it, like she really was my dog. But then on the flip side, it's like I hated her personality. I hated who she was as a person. And I just kept seeing things that made me uncomfortable. And I kept seeing these aspects of her personality that I was just like, you shiesty, man. You low down, like you grimy, like you do anything for money. You like, I just kept seeing things that just made me realize, like, I can't be your friend. Because I believe in principles, man. I believe in being an upstanding person. I really take a lot of joy and pride in living right. And I want to be around people that want to do the same thing. Not to say that you don't fall short, but I just, when you just actively out here just wilding, setting people up and stealing people money and just doing, like, hell no. I can't be your friend. We can't be cool because I no. It's just a no. She was a shiesty ass person. Like, she was always shiesty, always messy. I remember even thinking back to, like, in the beginning of our friendship and how, like, because I didn't really have much family support, I would always come over to her house for, like, functions and holidays and stuff like that. And she always, what I noticed about her is that she always needed people around her that didn't have as much as she had or didn't have something that she had, so she could always feel like she was better. Because I think deep down in her heart, she knew she wasn't shit. And so she needed to bring certain people around, or she needed to keep groups of people around her that maybe they only made $7-8 an hour, and she just got to go to the mall and buy a new bag, or she got her hair, nails, and toes done, or But then as I started to grow as a person, I was like, girl, like, you keep having kids to get more food stamps and Section 8 and shit. Like, you don't have no work experience. And when you get old, you ain't gonna have no Social Security because you never worked. So I was thinking, like, I've always been, like, very career driven and thinking about my future. And a lot of people judge me for that. But I look now at 40 and I'm like, hell yeah, I made the right decisions. This is why I speak of these internet girls that you don't have no listen. Because I know y'all ain't up here investing in crypto and got IRAs and real estate. I know you're not doing that. Because that's the case, you wouldn't be online. You wouldn't be online. And if you were, you would have a different type of content. But that's neither here nor there. All I'm gonna say is use your haters, man. Let them work for you, man. This is like full free marketing. Let them share your story. Let them share your nudes. Let them share your picture. Let them share everything, because your energy signature cannot be replicated or duplicated by anybody. It can't. It's never gonna happen. So let them try, and you just keep evolving. And you're gonna keep evolving so much that they can't replicate it because they don't know how to do it. you're gonna create and evolve so much that they won't be able to replicate. It won't happen because they don't know how did you do that? See, if you regurgitating basic stuff that you can Google online, anybody can say that. But if I learn pig Latin or if I learn French, I know you can't. If I start learning about different types of systems, if I learn cybersecurity or different things that you don't know how, you can't really copy me because you haven't taken the time to learn new skills. You trying to be the old Candice 2 years ago. And Candice right now, Candice Carey right now, done like. So that's why I just be like, honey, you want to be old Candice. You trying to copy old Candice? Okay, girl, go ahead. I'm 5 years into the future. I'm watching trends for the next 5 to 10 years. But that's the difference between me and you. We just different people. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. Well, I guess I'll let you hoes go for today. Take care of yourself. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you. Don't just mind your business. Make sure that it pays you. And if it ain't paying you dividends, honey, don't pay it no attention. It's not even worth it. All this information has been useful to you. But you continue to have a great rest of the day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time.